All right, good morning, guys. Today we're looking at SOUN. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's fantastic by any means. We're going from 220 to 270, so we got a good range. But recently we've got almost no volume, no price action, and this is at the top of our list, which is not very good. We've got VS here, ranging from 350 to a high there of 473. So you know what? It's again something with good range, but we're sitting pretty low. We're below that 200. It's not looking very bullish right now. So hopefully it does pick back up. Grav had a nice candle recently, but we went from lows of about $1.29 to highs of $1.65. Again, pretty decent range, but we're not seeing a lot. I think Grav has a little more potential right now because we're actually seeing it start to move. We have CMMB going from about 216 to a high there of just under 280. Again, spotty price action. RWLK, really not a whole lot to go off of there. There's a couple other things popping up, so we'll see. Tact, yeah, really nothing there. UCL popped up, nothing there. SFET, yeah, okay. I'll accept SFET. This one looks not great, but it's okay. It's looking like it's opening up with some volatility. What about Grav? Not moving. Soon, not moving. VS, yeah, VS has got some volatility, but it looks like it might head down right now, so we're gonna have to wait on that. That's dropping to $4 with a high there 420. So we got a decent range on these candles. I think this is going to be really risky, but I kind of want to try it. So SFET, $4. I mean, even 390 would honestly be pretty great right now. If we can get 390, this is going to be tough. 390, 380's right there. So we're going to go 390. We're going to go try 440, and then just a 375 stop out. So if you can get lower than 390, great. But if you can't, probably not the end of the world. It's kind of hard to say with this one. Like, these candles are absolutely massive. So that's SFET. You got to watch out for that spread as well. Make sure you're limit buying into this. Hopefully you get filled. It's somewhere here. You know what? I may have to move the stop up a little bit. I'm going to go 390. I don't really want, or 380, sorry. I don't know if I really want to go 380 though. Yeah, I have to. I got filled a little bit higher than I wanted to there. RWLK, not great. CMB, not doing anything. VS heading down soon. It's looking okay. It's looking like it wants to move up, so that's something. If we can get a 230 entry on soon, I would definitely think about taking it. 230... 250 is so far away though. Let's try 250. And we'll go with the 220, 225 stop. So give it about 5 cents. You could give it more if you want. But you know what? I don't think it really, I mean, like, you could go with a 222 stop if you really want to. That might be a little big for it. Yeah, it's doing okay. So we're up to 415 here. That spread is still pretty bad, so you're still trying to limit sell out of this. But you know what? Up here, this is looking like a pretty solid place to take some profits when you can get it. You just need that liquidity to hit. Besides that, 430 is going to be decent as well. And then probably 450. So I'm going to say take profits, SFET, 415, 430. Maybe this is a better way of doing it. Just put out those levels, right now at 450. That way people know. APRN, it wasn't on the list. It's just something that I automatically default to on my scanner. But it is, you know what, it's not looking too bad. I mean, yeah, it had a drop and it's coming back up a little bit here. APRN's kind of been like something that's fairly steady with volume for quite a while. Soon all the way up to 242 there, so we hit 246. A lot more than I thought we were going to get on that, so you know what, we'll take it. I am actually really surprised we saw that. Taking profit soon, 245-ish. That was unexpected to say the least. Holy crap, we're like literally hitting 250 here. I'm okay with that. Definitely not going to complain about that. So we hit, SFAT hit that 415 area. It's back down now. Spread's getting a little bit lower, which is good. CMMB not doing anything. VS could be a recovery. Hard to tell here. 254. Okay, so if you took a 245, 254 is not a bad place. 255. Taking profit soon. 255. We're past PT on this. That's PT on soon. Look at this. We're still climbing. 257. 259. 262. Okay. Okay. We're almost at high a day already. This is going to have a pullback, though. There's no way this is going to continue going. SFET down to 266. So if you didn't get any profit around that 415 area, you're probably going to be stopping out. Hopefully, if you stop out, your spread's not too bad. My spread was pretty not great. It was not the worst. I did not actually end up really making much at all on that after I averaged out there. Probably should have just taken more profits if I could have. We had the volume for it, just the spread was so bad I was worried about it. VS is looking pretty good. Soon definitely looking good, of course. Grav, it is up. Again, we're seeing the spotty price action, so I'm not really sure about that. VS, oh man, this is looking pretty bearish, so I do think it's going to come back down a little bit. Maybe we try for like a 345. You know what? This is playing like really low from that 200. The 5 minutes not looking too bad. 2 minutes looking pretty terrible. So on a 5 minute scale, it bounced right off there at 337, so that would be the reason for the bounce. Yeah, there's that pullback we expected. That was huge though. SFET's kind of all over the place. I'm kind of expecting maybe a 254 bounce. Maybe we get back in at 254 on this. I'm sure we have other things we can look at as well. I'm probably not going to keep APRN open. You know what? It's really not doing bad. I think I might just keep it open anyway. TLS. Huge climb on TLS. 378 to 448, so not bad there. APS still doing its thing here. We're almost back down at that 230 entry point on soon. We've seen the volatility. We know this can go. I would like to get another entry on soon. Around 230 to 250 with a 225 stop, I guess. We might see this dip a little bit lower than last time. That's definitely a possibility. You know what? You could even give it more room here if you get in a little lower, right? So we did just dip down to that 231 area, so you could get in here if you want. It looks like it might bounce, actually, so VS is back up quite a bit. Man, I guess we're just gonna, well, what's this? 337, 350. I don't know what to do about that. I find that's just a little too far here. SFET's on its way back up. TLS continuing its run. Holy moly, we've got some things that are moving today. I did not predict this in the pre-market, I can tell you that much. There was not a lot going on in the pre-market that made this look anywhere like it was going to have a bunch of runners like this. So I'm happy to see that. VS, I think we missed the train on it. I thought it was going to come back down and it didn't. That's okay though. SFET still would like to see maybe a bounce to 360. If we get 360, we could have a 350 stop pretty easy and probably be pretty safe on it. TLS, nice red candle there, back down to VWAP. That's a good entry, I think. We can look at maybe taking a TLS trade. So, 425. Gonna go for like 480 here with a 415 stop. You could give it a little more room if you want. I mean, 415 is not that far. So, I mean, yeah, realistically, you could probably move that down to 410 if you absolutely wanted to. Is it necessary? I don't know. It puts you below the 200 or the 20 EMA. So, we're almost back up to 450 already. So, it's looking good here. Taking some profit. TLS, 450-ish. Because we're just rocking these trades right now, and I'm enjoying it. happily take some profits on that. Soon dipping. Okay, so I'm going to be taking that entry on soon. This entry on soon, and this is dipping a lot further than I want, but let's see. What does this look like on the 5 minute? Okay, we got a long ways we could go. What about the 2 minute? All right, so you know what? I'm jumping in here. Gonna have to move that stop or readjust it. 222. Oh man, maybe I should have waited longer. So at 220, you could probably look at 215 stop. I don't know. Yeah, we're already blowing through it. I already hit my automatic stop anyway. All right, so where are we at with 204? Maybe we look for a re-entry. Yeah, I'm gonna re-enter. I just stopped out on it soon, and then I'm gonna re-enter right now. So like I'd like a 205, honestly. I think this is gonna be a really good recovery. So if we can get close to 205, this is gonna get risky. I can already feel it. Gonna try for like 240 on it with a $2 stop. Let's go for a 198 stop. Break that psychological barrier if they want to stop us out. It's a little bit much of a stop, but you know what? It is what it is. Man, I hit that stop so quickly on that last trade on Soon. It's heartbreaking. I hate when stuff like that happens. Can't make up your mind quick enough. I mean, it saves you. Obviously, it saved me a little bit, but that's what it's there for. Okay, so we're jumping in. Let's see what happens here. VS all the way back down. Okay, so here's another good knife. We could look at taking a recovery play on VS. Is it halted? Yeah, it's halted. Never mind. We'll have to wait on that. Soon still holding. Yeah, looking a little iffy. I don't really like that. VS down a little bit here. So we saw it hit 450. It's coming back down. I'm expecting a bounce around here. If we don't see a bounce, kind of iffy at that point. Soon still dropping. This is not wanting to stop the drop. Oh, it's getting so close. I mean, I know we have that $2 psychological barrier, but if we keep dropping this fast, it's going to just run right through it. I can move that line. So, I mean, if we do start to move up, 210 is not going to be a terrible place to look to take some profits. Besides that, you know, you're probably looking at 220, maybe a little bit more at 230 and 240. But at this point, I'm not seeing anything but bearish candles. So this is looking pretty iffy. I want to see this open up relatively where it's at right now. SFET's still holding. So we didn't get that drop down to that 360 like we wanted to. Should have been more patient with this entry. We could have easily gotten like a $2 or a 203 entry, 202, something like that, and moved that stop down even a little bit more, and it probably would have been fine. I don't know. I'm just stressing about that, I guess. Graph not doing much. VS still halted. When did this halt? At 640, at 642. We got 3 minutes left on that halt. SFET. You know what? Spread's better. Volume's lower, though, so I'm really not sure what to do with this. I think we just leave it for now. We have other things popping up we can look at. I'm just going to close down ES for now because we don't need that. Agba. Yeah, that's really spotty, so we're not going to want that. We got MCW. Don't like the range. GYC. Nope. AVDL. Yeah, we saw that move back up to 210. That's what that pin was. Taking profits soon. 210, 220, 230, 240. You know, all those fun places. At least we hit our first one here, even if we get stopped out now. It's not going to be the end of the world, but I would much rather this start to actually see a recovery. We should see a recovery. We're like below the 200 on the 5 minute, which is pretty far down. SFET, man, massive green. We got stopped out and then around. This is looking half decent. This is a nice consolidation. We're still heading down that MACD. Volume's a little bit lower, so we need to see that pick up, but we're not doing the worst. There's the stop out, so we're going to be losing a little bit of our average here. It's not terrible, though. Still end up making a couple cents, but I still think this is something that's going to go, but I don't really want to keep blowing trades on this unless I'm sure that we're going to see a recovery off it. So we're going to leave a B for a little bit here. SFET, yeah, that's up pretty good. It's also halted. So we got 4 minutes on that halt. VS, we have 1 minute left. So we're going to be seeing this unhalt here relatively quickly. So like 50 seconds or so. TLS still holding. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. APRN. Let's see here. You only got partial fill on soon? Oh, that sucks. Well, it depends. If that was the first trade, then it sucks. It looks like it's probably the first trade. Yeah, TLS taking off. Yep. Yeah, soon. Huge drop. Yeah, no, I knew it was on the 5 minute still. Yeah. That's the new stop on soon. We got that stop. Yeah, it was 198. Damn, here it goes. Right back up. Oh my god. Okay. What was my entry? It was 204. Okay, I'm going to try to get back in on soon, because obviously this is going back up now, but oh man, I hate this. I hate this so much. I guess 205. We're going to have to get this a big stop, though. You know what? We can get in $2. That'll make it better. I'm going to go for 240 on it, and then a 2 or 1. I kind of want to go with a 190 stop. I'm going to go with a 190 stop. I know that's like 3 cents, 4 cents more than I should, but I think that's going to be more safe than trying to pick something right below the low. We're going to see some volatility here. We saw a drop to 197. So if you got 197, you're probably in that golden zone with that stop loss. I think that's perfect. Moved all the way back up to 204. Again, you know, we're looking for 210 to take profits, 220, 230, 240. Those all make sense. Okay, so VS unhalts. Pretty bullish, I would say, that it moved back up. So we could look at getting into VS here. So 350. Yeah, about 350. Oh, not 250. 350. We're going to go for probably at least $4 because this has got some range to it, right? And we got a 340 stop, 335 stop. We can give it 335. And that, you know what, that would make a low a day, so that's what we want to see. So our low is going to be 335. We're going to have a price target. You know, if you get in at 350, you're probably going to be looking at 370 for your first take profit here, which is a little high up, but I would like to see that happen, right? Then, you know, 390 is not going to be bad. You can take some, probably, you know what, you could probably go like 385 and then go like 395 because you're going to get really close to a lot of resistance here. And then if you do cross that $4 barrier, you're probably going to hit up to about 410. So we got quite a few levels here. Okay, so soon, yeah, you know what? It may have faked me out here. I'm hoping that's not the case, but may have. SFET should be in halting here pretty quick. APRN still doing its thing. TLS did stop us out, unfortunately, on that runner. So, I mean, we could hold, or we could get back in, I mean. I think that there's a good possibility this runs again, but that was a huge wick, and I don't really know if I can justify a bigger stop. I'd like to wait and see some green, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. And soon, it just better turn around. I don't want to get faked out again on soon. Even though we're walking away with money on most of these plays, we're still getting like wicked out. And it's not fun. See, you haven't trusted it since the first drop? Yeah, well, the first drop was like the whole drop. So, I mean, like, it's tough. It's tough. On the 5 minute, yeah, it's not looking great. On the 1 minute, definitely not looking great. I mean, like, as long as it holds in this area, about 196, 195, I'll be kind of okay with it if it starts dropping more. A lot of volatility at 215, yeah. First part, yeah. VS is looking good here. We're almost at that 370 area. SFET back down here. So we're resumed. Is this halted again? Or is there just no volatility or volume? Okay, it's not halted. So that's good, I guess. TLS still, yeah, you know what? I don't really know yet. That bottom band's coming in tight. This could be a good thing. AVDL's literally just been going up all morning. 650 to 730. Is that AVDL halted? I don't think so. No. Yeah, something like this I really don't want to touch. That's just a straight line up. I'm sure on the 5 minute looks pretty crazy. Yeah, it looks even crazier on the 5 minute, so I'll let it be. We're actually past that second PT here on VS now, so we're gonna go ahead and take some profits. Big win. Actually, pretty huge win there. I want Soon to, you know what? Even more than VS, I want Soon to work out. SFET's been holding pretty good here. We did see it halt up. It came back down. I think we're probably... I don't know, it's tough because sometimes the spread on this is so bad. I'd like to see some consistent volume. We do have a couple other things that we can look at here. JWell, Tusk. Anything I don't really like, RWLK. So let's go JWell. JWell never moves, right? Actually, you know what? It's not looking too bad today for like the first time ever. 145 to 189. Lots of volume. So that's good. Pretty consistent price action, I guess. It's not, yeah. I'm not convinced on a move higher on this, though. That's the thing. I'll keep it open, but I'm not convinced. APRN. Oh, man, like, it looks like you could do something here. Okay, so I just want to see, because I'm going to forget what number this is at, so I just want to mark it off so I know how much it's climbing. What else we got? Grov. Grov's not doing anything, so we can look at Tusk instead. Tusk is not what I want to play. PSTX. Again, not great. What was I looking at here? Oh, stop. No. Okay, so we're good with what we got then for right now. I think, anyway. VS moved its way to that 396, 395 area, just about hit $4. Soon, yeah, Soon still not looking great. I don't know what to tell you about this one. You could cut this if you really want, if you're worried about it. I think there's probably at least a solid 50-60% chance that we stop out. I do like that it hasn't really been making new lows at all. I do not like that it's lower volume right now. I don't like that MACD is climbing with like no price action. We could be getting very, very close to a stop out here. So, I mean, the right decision could very well be to just cut your losses on it. SFET back up. Yeah, man, this thing is wild. I think I'm going to have to go and try and get in on SFET. I don't want to get in around $4 though. I really don't. I'd rather 380. It's like it new. 380, 440, 350. Nah, not 350. That's too much. 365. I think 365 should be fine. It's like it new. So if we got in, 380, $4 is already looking pretty good to take some profits. And then you're going to be looking at probably about 420. And then, of course, you can go up to about 440. And that should be pretty realistic. We're at $4 right now, 13 cents spread. So, take your time trying to get filled, I guess. Make sure you have an offset on your fill or on your limit order. I hate playing these illiquid stocks because you actually have to think about how you're going to get filled on something instead of just, pressing a button and getting filled. But unfortunately, that's just how it is. So VS is still doing good, soon dropping to stop. So if you did not cut that earlier, you are running it into stop now. So, yeah, we kind of knew. There was a good chance that was going to happen. TLS still dropping. I thought this was going to be a good one. I thought we were going to pick up some more momentum and go for a second run here, but as it turns out, that's not the case. Come on. There we go. Now it works. The stupid remote doesn't work unless you smack it on something. I think I need a new battery is what it is. Ended the day yesterday at 189. One more cent stop situation? You think so? I really hope you're wrong. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it went down to 186. It could be 186. No, I'm not going to touch it again. I really want to wait and see. The volatility caught me off guard there when it went right back up. It's one of those things. If I had margin, I'd be playing this over and over with tight stops because I know it's going to come back up, but it's just not giving us a reason as to why or when. So we'll have to see, I guess. VS back down to that 370 area, drop down to 360 there. It's looking pretty decent. SFET's back up to $4. It's up to $4 here. Spread's pretty bad again, so keep trying to get your fill if you haven't gotten that yet. TLS, nice green candle. I can't believe we got wicked out on that too. That's annoying. It's starting to look better. I think we might be able to get in on this. I would really like to get in around 420. I don't like these fake outs that we're getting. TLS, even though a lot of these, like I said, we're hitting that first price target and taking money off the table and it's working out, it's just not, it's hurting our profits at the end of the day. Okay, so 425-ish, I guess, is what we're going to be aiming for here. Ultimately, I think 460 is reasonable. And then what do we need for a stop here? At least 415, but I'm thinking 410. So like 410 right there. Yeah, so 425 right here. You could get a couple cents lower maybe if we're really patient with it, but we all know how that goes. Bands are tight. Not a bad thing. AVDL making its push again, still continuing to climb up. So, 640 to 750. It's a pretty decent range. VS still kind of struggling here. Soon, I'm still upset about soon, but we'll see. JWell hitting a nice green candle. But again, this price action's really not telling us a whole lot right now. Makes it kind of hard. AVDL still gapping up. Holy moly, man. This thing is just not going to pull back at all. It's picking up steam again, and it's just nuts. I don't like that. I need to see some sort of pullback on that. TLS hitting that little bit of a drop we expected. Could this just go down? Yeah, I mean, it could go down. So, I mean, waiting for that proper entry might be worth it in the end. CMMB is not doing anything. Let's see. LMFD. Or LFFD. No, that was really spotty. FDMT. I would say there's some pretty heavy resistance there, actually. So I don't want to play that. Indie. I don't like the range on that. Okay, so what does the range look like on this? 629 to 730. So it's got a good range to it, but the price action is just really not there. So that makes it a little tough. This is looking really good. I like the way VS is setting itself up. SFET not doing too bad, kind of still all over the place. AVDL hit 760 there. We've been watching it since 740. TLS, yeah, we're dropping down to about 420. I'm not patient enough to wait any longer. I'm just going to take a 420 entry on this. I still think it could come down more, but I mean, with where my stop's at, I'm okay stopping out 10 cents on this if that's what it comes to. So I'm really hoping that's not the case though. SVET doing okay. VS, yeah, I think on the next pullback you could probably just expect about 370 off it. So if you were looking to get another entry on VS, that would be where it's at. I think we could probably take a VS trade there. So 385. I think it's actually breaking a new. No, it's not breaking a new low from yesterday. 385 is where it was at. I think that's the lowest it's been in a while. So that could possibly be a very good turnaround, right? Yeah, okay. So this is like this. If I don't know, this could be the exact bottom of this stock. However, we are on a major downtrend, and we just had what could be, a daily dead cat bounce here, and it could be back down. So it could just start breaking new lows. I guess we'll see. We'll mark it off. 385 drops lower, probably a no-go. If we start seeing a bounce, could be a pretty good recovery. TLS on its way back up. Thank God. Okay. SVET 410 here. We're looking for 420. Shouldn't be too far off. VS back up to 380, 385, just touching 389 there. Right at VWAP. We're hoping to see a break of VWAP. Maybe we'll see 395 again. I would really like to see 370 again so I can get another entry. That would be fantastic. Hit your daily max loss. Yeah, I know. You know what? I believe it. Today's been tough. It's one of those things where you're taking profits early or you're not taking them at all. What do I think of Snail? Let's look at Snarl. Snail, whatever. I'm going to call it Snail. Okay, let's look at the pre-market. So it ran up a little bit here. Looks like we opened up around 339, hit 470. So we got a good range in the pre-market. Market open, we saw a little bit of volatility. 430, we're down to 380. We're on the 200, so that's a good support. The further time frame you go, the further away that 200 is, honestly. Where did that 200 go, though, on this chart? Did it just not load? It's IPO'd recently. Apparently. I'm just so confused. The 200, 200 is not going to pop up because it's not even 200 yet. I think it's looking pretty good. I don't know what this company does, and it was, fairly recently IPO'd, but if we go back to, I don't even know, a 15-minute scale. Well, yeah, you know what? This just looks like it's climbing. It could just be a good swing. It's really hard to say with IPOs. Only the second time? That's not bad. How long have you been around? A couple months at least, right? Yeah. So that's not too bad. Today was super choppy. I would not be surprised if most people are getting chopped out of things. Agba is still doing its thing. VS is doing its thing. AVDL still climbing, man. It's 775. This thing is just no pullbacks whatsoever. I don't really like playing IPOs, but this does look pretty good. How many trades we at? We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we only got one trade left. Oh, but it got deleted. Yeah. Yeah, our history's gone. Our heritage got burned. Was that by Jonathan or no? That was probably by the hacker. Yeah. Little hacker kid. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much on the scanner, so I mean, obviously not soon. It's dropping past this, so this looks like just a daily dead cat bounce, right? We're breaking lower than its low of maybe a long time. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, this is literally the lowest it's ever been. So I think soon is dead. It's dead to us. It's dead to me, that's for sure. Yeah, we do talk a lot. I remember when we were struggling to get people to talk, and then all of a sudden, you delete 1,000 messages and it puts us back a week. Granted, I think we have quite a few people here, so that's not really too much of a surprise, but yeah, pretty crazy. so yeah, man, I really wish we got into AVDL back when it was like $7 when I was looking at it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's gonna end. It's gotta come down. Now we're almost at $8. Hate that. I hate that. VS is still doing its thing. Again, I still wanted to get in around 370 or lower. It's not giving it to me though. You're gonna swing some Snarl? Snarl? Snarl sounds weird. I like snail. I'm gonna call it snail. You know what? I might actually do that too. I'm gonna look later at the company, see if it's something I like. The name doesn't give anything. It is actually snail. Look at that. Okay, I'm just gonna call it snail. That makes sense. Yeah. I didn't actually look at the company name. I was just looking at the ticker, and I just like snail over snarl. So, oh yeah, look at that, 785. Way to go, AFDL. All right, so we're finally seeing some profit here on TLS. We're up over 10 cents. We could take a little bit off the table. For 35-ish. SFAT back down. JWell not doing anything. We can close down JWell. We're not going to play that. AGBA, no. VS, hey, we're getting back lower here. Look at this. We hit 365. I want to take this. VS is the ticker. So we're going to be getting in around 365 to 70, I guess. You're going to be looking at probably at least a 410 PT with a 3. What's a reasonable stop loss here? We don't want to break that 355, so 350. Just move that up. Yeah, that looks reasonable to me. Okay, so PS was set. You know what? This is a very healthy looking stock. The only thing I don't like is the volume's a little bit lower now, but we're already at 385. We can take some profits. All right, let's see here. I think we didn't touch APR and that just went straight down. We finally hit that 435 on TLS. I really just want to close down AVDL. It's just climbing and climbing and climbing. Snail looks really good. It's got lots of volume, and I think this is just going to go higher. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up swinging some of it. Look at you go, AVDL, almost $8. I don't like that. I don't like that stock. SFAT, meh. VS is looking good. Soon hit $1.77, bounce back up to 385, which is going to be a resistance area for it because, well, that's the low. So we shall see if it can break above. Is NVTA worth trading these small moves? We could take a look. NVTA, we were trading it the other day. Yeah, these are not like terribly small moves. I mean, the range you're looking at is $3 to $3.40, which is pretty good. Even this like last range, $3.12 to $3.30, is still pretty good. You know, you're only at this range. You know, every 10 cents is probably going to be about, 3%. Maybe a little less than 3%, but something around there. So yeah, like realistically, this is something I'd be looking at to trade. Not really sure what the float is, but I don't think it's actually that bad. I'm pretty sure we've played NVTA before, so it's probably relatively within the range that I want. They built that. Oh, dude, I hate that game. Ark Survival. We were actually in gaming talking about this the other day. I played it for like 5 minutes when it first came out. Yeah. Turtle was trying to convince me to play it. $5 million share repurchase program. It is popular, yeah. It's also a really big download. It's 126 gigs. Not that that has to do with the share or the stock, but I think they could optimize it a little better. Can't really complain too much with Warzone being a 50 gig update every day. So we're almost at four. We just hit 445. I'm gonna go ahead and cut. Yeah, I'm less inclined to buy it because the download's really big. Yeah, so what's this TLS? Taking profit for 50-ish, I'm gonna say, because we reached even higher there. Would we get to 446? I just had to delete like 50 games off my hard drive because I somehow filled up like 3 terabytes of hard drive with games. So purge all that and then add another 126 gigs so I can go and tame dinosaurs. I don't know about that. NVTA really, yeah, it's hitting its high here, so if it's just breaking out a little bit, it could go for a new high. Yeah, there it goes. The high was 340, 4 cents higher already. So did we take profits on VS? Yeah, we did. 385, good. Still looking pretty decent. I'm not afraid to make more callouts. Holy crap, we just hit 465. That would have been the next PT on there, so. TLS. Yeah, that's actually, I can also call PT on that. I like calling PT. I don't do it often because I'm usually so, in a regular market, it's easier because it's just like you're all in and you're all out. But when you're scaling out, like the PT doesn't really matter. It's just like an imaginary line where I'm like, okay, this could probably get up to this level. And then, as we go, it just kind of gets either better and better or worse and worse, depending where it's going. But a lot of times I just forget if it's going better and better because we're more concerned with just taking profits on the way up. And say bye to NVTA, it's going to $9 maybe. AVDL finally hitting a red candle here. Makes me feel better. TLS, I still think it could hit 480. Took some at 465, so yeah, both 480 is probably going to be around the next area you'd want to take some. VS still struggling to get past that 380, but I think it will. Soon, I don't even want to look at the stock. I'm going to close it down. It's terrible. Yep, AVDL hunkering down around $8 here. Bullish candles. Looks like it's still going to keep going. What is the news on this stock? I'm going to look it up. Really? They're presenting at the Jefferies London Healthcare Conference? It's probably because they have... What did they get yesterday? I have it all from PLC. A bedtime extended release formulation of sodium oxybate for the treatment of cataplexy or excessive daytime sleepiness for adults with narcolepsy. I feel like I might have a little bit of that. Focused on obtaining U.S. Food and Drug Administration approval. Okay, well, maybe people are just hyped because they're going to, I don't know, because they're going to maybe present something new. Agba unhalted. Let's take a look. I closed it down because I don't really think it's even playable. Yeah, it's kind of hard to play this. Holy crap, man. I mean, this thing opened up today with a low of $5. It's literally over 100% right now. Is it 100%? Yeah, it'd be 100%. Well, VS looking good. Yeah, I mean, you could try and limit buy into this, but it's going to be hard. Or stop limit buy. Or stop market buy. Missed comp. Is that even on? Did that pop up? That didn't even pop up, I don't think. Let's look at comp. Yeah, we did miss comp. That was really good range on it too. Good volume. Yeah, pre-market was like pretty much not there. That's probably why it never popped up. But you'd think something would have made it pop up unless the float's just too high to be caught. Comp. Let's take a look at the float statistics. 251 million. I was off on the float by 1 million. Almost 2 million. That's annoying. Maybe I'll have to switch it to 2 million on the air. 2 million higher. That's funny. ARK is also dead, yeah. Did Agba show up on the scanner? Yes, it's the first thing on our scanner. Unfortunately, it's just been halted every time I look at it, and there was no price action to go off of prior to it, so it was just, there was really no, like, almost no way to play it. AVDL not doing much. TSL, TLS? TLS is on its way down. SFET not doing much. VS just about hit that 395 area, so would have been a half decent place to take a little bit of 394 there, but if you didn't, I don't think it's the end of the world. Do they make other games, or is it just ARK? Because if it's just ARK, I would be concerned. Ooh, we get a big drop on VS here. This could be another opportunity for a buy in 365. I'm going to make an alert for it. Obviously, can't take it. TLS, 365. $4, $3.50. Take profits, 375, 385. Then 4 and leave a runner. Oh, hold on, we're getting even lower here. Okay. What are we at right now? We're at 360. We did drop down quite a bit there. Maybe we'll say 360 then. I don't think you'd want to go lower than 350. That'd be kind of backtracking quite a bit on the stock. Yeah, we'll go with that. This looks like it could be a reasonable trade. Although, you know what? I've been kind of off with picking the falling knives up, so you never know. This could be a quick stop out. Comp's still running. Holy crap, man. NVTA. I feel like we just played the wrong stocks today. Aside from probably VS, do we have any other like good ones? Let's take a look at the summaries here. Well, soon actually made quite a bit. I got one. Oh, I actually got a break even on the second one. Yeah, like straight break. It'll still count as a loss because fees, but SFET was pretty big, I guess. Was SFET really that big? No, SFET was not that big. Okay. Yeah, it's been pretty meh. TLS isn't too bad, I guess. What's TLS at? 10% on this TLS and 4% on the other one. Man, we're like not even 50% today yet. We really need some movement here on VS and SFET. NVTA is like 10 cents higher than that high, so yeah, and well, I said it before, but also in retrospect, good range, good trades there. TLS still looking decent. SFET, meh. No volume. I know. Yep. 415, back down to 4. Yeah, we'll have to I'm not much of a swinger, but it is looking good for a swing. I mean, even a day trade, you could probably make a decent amount of money. Even if you got in when we were talking about 370, yeah, like down here, probably, well, 380 something. You'd still be pretty well in profit at this point, which would be pretty nice. I think VS is going to do well today. I don't know what else is going to do well, though. You trust Snail? Yeah. Or are they making Arc 2? I mean, like, it could be a decent game. I just, like, I feel like when they first released it, it was just so poorly optimized and, like, it was just terrible. It was just a terrible game. And if you release a game and it's immediately terrible, you can't really go back and fix it later because, like, everyone who's excited for the game to come out is not going to come back. No, I didn't take a day trade on it because I was out of day trades, I think. No, I might have had one left, but I had my eye on VS. No, I think I was out. I can't remember. Either I had one left or I was out of day trades. But in any case, I was waiting for VS. But it does look good, yeah. Off the 200. I also don't really like playing like recent IPOs because there's just not really enough data to go off of. I mean, it looks like a very, clean chart, right? This looks very... I don't expect this to make big gains because we didn't see big gains here. We saw, like, the nice climb in the morning and then basically stagnate and then post-market went up. So that's why I'm saying it's probably more of a swing trade because you're probably going to see this move back up. You might see it back up to 440, which, yeah, in retrospect is a good, a good day trade if you got in around 380. But past that, I think it's probably just going to stagnate and then post-market run up again. So we'll see. We will see. I'm going to watch it because I'm curious, but no promises. Okay, let's see here. VS. Oh, no. What did I do? I actually called out the wrong thing. I should have called out VS on that last trade, not TLS. That is just unfortunate. What the hell, guys? You guys didn't even catch that. Comp, yeah, comp is a big run from today, 220 to $4. Let me take a look at my scanner here. Configure Windows specific filters. Oh, I'm not even close. I'm at like 150 mil. Maybe we should I don't know if I want to make that bigger. I like the 250 mils a lot. TLS is also going, yeah, it wasn't like the worst mistake to make. They were basically playing in the same range other than, a dollar difference. So maybe people just assumed that I had missed the dollar instead of the actual ticker, but I am still a little upset because VS is just looking better. They would have easily hit 375 at first. It looks not looking good now, but it was looking good. I don't know, I guess let's turn this to 250 and we'll see if it picks up comp. No, it's not picking up comp there either. Oh, right, because it's not 250, it's like 252. The specific filters, 252. Okay. No, it's still not popping up. Okay, let's go configure. Let's just go 260 then. Okay. There you go, now it's popping up. Okay, so their float must be higher than, oh, it is higher than 252. It must have just gotten higher somehow, because it was 251,900 something. So, there we go. It popped up now. Didn't really change much results, to be honest, so maybe I'll just keep it there so it picks that up. Or I should have two scanners. The problem is I'm running out of screen real estate already, because I have like more scanners than you guys can see. I've got a halt scanner, small cap volume leaders, pre-market scanner, momentum alerts, regular alerts, small cap scanner. So I got too many going right now. I gotta figure out what I don't need. I don't really need the small cap volume leaders because I can kind of already figure that out myself. It's just kind of nice to see. good excuse to buy the Ark. It is. It is. It is a good excuse to buy the Ark. I'm really waiting for more of a sale. If this comes down like another $500 on Black Friday, I think it's a done deal. VS is not really pleasing to look at right now. It's not doing much of anything, although it does look like it's bottomed out, which is good. What's the cost of the Ark? Let's see. So it's currently 3,299. So like 2,700, 2,800 is what I would like to see it at. And it's one of those things that I'm okay waiting for because it was the first of its kind and there was so much hype behind it that when it first came out, it was 4K, and that was not long ago. That was like a month and a half or 2 months ago or something, right? So in 2 months, it dropped like $800. Soon's making moves. Let's take a look. So I'm assuming that the longer I wait, the cheaper it's going to get. They're also coming out with an 8K version. So I'm assuming that, when that comes out, it'll drop the price even more. So if I don't get it at Black Friday, I'll just wait a little bit longer. You think Soon's going to make a move? I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Had a nice candle there, but kind of hard to say. I'm also a little salty with it, so I just don't want to believe that it's going to make a move. But yeah, the Ark would be nice. I'm trying to imagine, though, because I've got two 27 stacked up on each other with maybe like 4-inch of stand underneath. So I can assume it's going to be even taller than that. It's going to be a lot to look at the top, but I mean, I'd probably just have scanners on top. Yeah, I don't know. Rip Snull. Rip Snull. Holy crap. I think it's because everyone started investigating what the company is, and then they saw that they made Ark, and they're like, oh no, I don't want to invest in that. There's so many better games. So many better games. I really want to get Icarus. It's like survival craft on an alien planet kind of thing. The game, I don't know, man. Yeah, like I know I've seen people play it and it does look like it can be fun, but it's one of those games that it kind of looks like you need to make your own fun in it, if that makes sense. Like just playing the game, like if you were just playing the game solo, it'd probably be really boring. Subnautica? Yeah. Do you have a chart or summary of how your trading for small caps are going since joining? Oh, that was for Necro. Yeah, he keeps a calendar. Well, I mean, he was keeping a calendar. I don't know if he still does. He's posted it before in the what's it called? Drawing a blank here. Oh, success and testimonials. He's posted it before there. He was on a really good win streak when he first joined. I think he was like, can't remember what your win streak was, but it was pretty high. 28 days, 30 days, something like that. Alien Planet Survival? Yeah, Icarus. That's what it's called. No, did you? Damn it. Oh, did it get deleted? I think our testimonials got deleted when we got hacked too. Maybe it's not even there. I wonder how far back it goes. That would be a shame. That's like the biggest thing I don't like is that they could delete everything else, but like the testimonials. That was the nice part. Well, you know what? We still got quite a few of this. This is going back pretty far. So, I mean, maybe your calendar is here. What are we on? I can't even tell what we're on right now. Oh, I got one of your calendars. It was like quarter filled out. I'm pretty sure you had like a full one up here somewhere. No, it's gone. I just reached the end. But yeah, I mean, if you go through testimonials, you'll find the one where it's like partially filled out. That sucks. That sucks that that's gone. Because that was a good win streak. Pre-market low. Let's take a look. Yeah, this could either be a good entry or a really really bad one. VS is just tanking, so we're not making any more money off VS here. Soon, not doing anything. Comp still running a little bit here. Snarl, yeah. We're basically well, I don't know if I'm gonna even trade anything else today. I mean, I'm gonna trade ES at least a little bit here, but we'll see. But we'll go through the tracker. 49% of the day. Absolute garbage. I think it's the worst day of this month. Let's take a look. 80%, 90%. Nope, 37%. Okay, so we're not the worst today, but we're pretty close to it. As far as the money board goes, we made $750 with a $30,000 account, which is not. Oops, that's what did I do? Oh no, did I just delete something? No, I didn't delete it. Did I delete it? No, it's right there. Okay, good. Scared myself for a second there. Case loss would have killed me. 86.5% win rate. We took 2 losses today. We're not making 90%. There's no way we're getting a 90% win rate. Takes too many 9-to-1s with 10 trades. If I could take more trades and have more winners, I could probably push to 90, but I don't think we're getting a 90. But yeah, we did okay today. Still 3.5% on the port. Was kind of hoping for at least 4%, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. I'm just happy that we walked away with at least a little bit of green there. So hopefully y'all made some money trading. If not, hopefully your afternoon is better. And enjoy your weekend, guys. I will talk to you guys later.